Hi guys, welcome back to a brand new stream, and today I've fixed my Assetto. If you saw last time my game broke, but now I've got everything fixed, so it's time to go straight into some action and hopefully be getting on some people's doors today, which will be really exciting. So I don't think, I do have a setup for this. Let's see if it's any good. That is not a good setup. Let's just reset the car and maybe put the tyre pressures down a bit, get more grip. Let's go 25. I want to get a bit less in the front, so let's go 24 in the front. This is what I love about this, you can just tune cars straight away. And all the rest of that looks good. So anyway, let's get straight into some sideways action. Handbrake's working nicely. Let's join straight in. Here we go. Oh, he's definitely gone. Oh, he's going onto the track. Let's try and get some speed up. Getting close to the wall there. Bit of left foot brake. I've been driving some different cars all day, so this is a bit weird. Let's see how good this person in front of us is. See if we can get on their door. Whoa. We might try a different server in a bit and just see if there's any good drivers on. We'll have to wait and see. Wow. This car is very different to drive to what I've been driving all day. Here we are, just balancing it. Oh, he's going backwards around the track. Thank God there's no damage on this server. Let's go a quick clutch kick, get the back end out. I did not like it ended well for these guys. Okay, use the grass just to extend my drift there, because I was not in the right position. I need to start getting that corner right again. I'll try it on the next lap. Oh, and he's going the wrong way around the track as well. Okay, this is a good opportunity to try and get this next corner up here right. Transition a bit later. Here we go, give it a quick flip, keep the revs up. There we go. Oh, wow, that was very snappy. If you guys have any questions, just drop them in the comment section at the side and I can answer them straight away. Got my other little computer there just so I can see what you guys are saying. Little wall tap, say little, quite a big wall tap. More of a mistake. And they're still going around the track backwards. Give it some clutch kicks, getting it nice and high in the revs. Here we drop it into fourth gear. Get on the handbrake, slow it down for this corner. And just balancing the steering. Try and get this corner right again. Here we go, keep it a bit smoother than before. Right to the very outside there, 360, let's go for it. Whoops, did not realise someone was behind me then. Whoops. Let's try and follow them. So there's been a bit of a pile up there. Try and just drift through the middle. Right, looks like this person up here is actually quite good, so I might be able to get on their door. Maybe do a bit of driving just to catch up with them because they are mega fast as well. Oh, I think drifting this corner is probably the best way to do it. So I've only been streaming for like, how long? 2 minutes-ish. Right, I'll try to do some shallow angle drifting just to keep up here. Bit of race drifting. Looks like they've come off quite a bit, but looks like there's quite a few people in the way there. Well, the grip in this car is so much different to every other car I've been driving, which is really weird. Just balancing the clutch, trying to get little bits of power out of this because I do not want the full power, otherwise we will be not getting enough grip. Decided to hit a different option this time, but it doesn't look like it's worked, so I think it's going to go into the pits. Maybe try around the wall in the pits a little bit. There we go. But we will be jumping into a different server now because I want to try and get on some people's doors, get some exciting drifting going. So yeah, let's do that. Right, so I'm just looking through all the servers now, just trying to find one which is good for drifting and getting on people's doors. Just flicking through each one. Definitely need to download more cars because at the minute I do not have all the cars, and yeah, before I could get into so much more servers, but we'll be okay. Let's see, I think I might be able to get into this one, but I'm not sure if my car pack downloaded properly. So this should be fun to see. Yeah, it's really hard to get used to Assetto. Sometimes it just takes like couple of like hours maybe to get used to it, but once you got all the wheel and everything figured out, it's alright to sort of use it for drifting properly. Right, okay, so those cars did not download properly. Let's try this server here. Again, I don't know who was watching when I said this before, but any questions, just drop them down. Well, drop them to the side in the comment box, and I can answer them straight away. So we are in another server now. I'll put it on the screen in a second. I'm just going to do a little quick setup here. Okay. So, here we are, back on. Should be working in a second. Hope it is. Yep, right, okay. So, let's get drifting again. Let's get straight back into it. It may look like it is the same server, but it's a different one. Just with the same cars and everything. try have a little go on the little track here. So it looks like someone's coming the other way. Don't want to get in their way. Oh. This server has got a very grippy track setup because on this game you can set up the track to how you want it. And I've definitely set it to really grippy here, you can tell, because it's quite hard to drift. Let's drop it down to second gear. Here we are. Giving it all the clutch kicks just to keep those wheels spinning, or trying to anyway. Maybe the semi-slick tyres was not the right option. Wow, he came onto the track fast. Right, I can tell someone right behind me. So let's make sure not to mess up. Very, very grippy. There we go, getting the track down now. A little bit onto the grass there. Handbrake to slow it down and keep myself on the track. And I don't think, let's just check if there's anyone following me. There's not. I should have definitely found a server before we came on there. So let me just switch to another one. Sorry about this, guys, but I will find a server where I can get on people's doors. So let me just have a quick search through. Right, sorry about this, guys. Just looking for all the servers, trying to find one. Also, if you guys have any requests for me to drift a car, then just drop it in the comments and I will happily go and or try to drift that car. Let's try this one, and I'll take an E92 because let's mix it up a bit from the E30. Right, so here we are, back on the server with an E92 this time. And I don't think I'll change anything in the setup because I haven't driven the car yet, so I have no idea what it's going to be like. Let's get straight. Oh, it's a bit understeery. Okay. Let me bring my other icons back up on the side because I'm not a fan of these ones. Sorry about this. Take the tyres one off, and the track map, don't need that anymore. Okay, let's see how this car drifts. Hopefully that should go away in a second. There we go. Right, let's follow this guy. Oh, looking a bit twitchy there. what I'm thinking is hopefully if we just drift around, some people will come and join us. But this car is very grippy. Find it hard to keep it sideways, but it should be okay once the rear tyres are warmed up. Very hard to drift with this. Very grippy. Might change the tyres off semi-slicks. Whoa. Oh dear. Oh, that's not gone very well. Right, let's get some speed up for this corner here. Quick flick initiation. Drag on the handbrake. Try not to crash. Crash anyway. There we go. And change gear on the transition just to make it a lot nicer. Try to get just a little bit on the left foot brake. Oh, should have gone on the handbrake to slow me down. Straight into the wall there. Oh, just trying to avoid people there. It was a bit sketchy. Go a quick 360. There you go. We'll keep it in second until the transition again, otherwise we'll end up bogging down and straightening. Extra little mangy there. Well, more of a straighten. Wow. That was very close. I think I might try some single player, but try get some awesome stuff going. But this E30 actually has just drifted past, looks okay. Have a little go. Oh. Looking at the chat there, went into someone. Right, looks like there's a little train coming around now. So if I just wait a little bit, hopefully should be able to get on the back of that. Looks like only one of the guys came through. Must have a little crash. Any car you guys can think of, I'll see if I have it and try drift it. Could be a bit of an interesting game. But if not, then I'll just find something ridiculous to try and drift myself. Try and get loads of angle for this, just to slow the car down. Nice little wall top there. Didn't really alter my angle at all. Oh, and now I hit the grass. Right, let's try and find some cool car to drift. And I think that will be really fun for us. So, what cars do we have? I could try a BMW Z4. There's already a drift version of that as well, so maybe try that. I have a feeling that'll be similar to the ones we've just been driving. Let's try an E21. This is already a drift car, but I've driven this car before, and it's really fun. And then, yeah, let's go on a hill climb track. There we go. If I can talk, I feel like that'll be really fun. Nice challenge for us. Yeah, should be good. Just opening my window really quick because my PC is getting very warm. So here we are back in the E21, which, if you don't know what it is It's one of the older BMWs, kind of like the E30, but kind of not. You'll see what I mean. I'll give you a quick overview of the car in a second. But for now, let's just have a quick look through the hello, what are we saying? Quick look through the setup of this car. I think that's how you lock your diff. I can't quite remember. Yeah, that looks good. Okay, so anyway, this is the E21. Looks really cool. Obviously, we've got all the exhaust coming out the top. Really aggressive looking, especially with these fender flares on. You can see where the original car was, and you can see all the fenders coming out here. But also, I've just realised I forgot to put more fuel in this. We are not going to get all the way up the mountain with 10 litres. Bring it up to 70. Get my normal camera back on. Also, to show you guys, the backfire on this looks amazing. But anyway, let's get straight into it. Might do a bit of interior cam for you guys in a bit, but for now, let's try and go super fast around here. First bit is quite a bit of a stretch, but we do get up into some tight technical corners. Already hitting the walls a bit, getting used to this car. Here we go, getting all the angle. Really close to the walls here. Oh wow, that was a lot of angle really fast, but at least I know how much lock this car has now. You can see my rear diffuser there clipping through the fence. See what I mean about how it gets really technical? There's loads of hairpins on this track. I absolutely love it. I'd love to do something like this in real life, especially where I actually know the climb, because at the minute I'm just guessing really. Turn my lights on just in case it gets a bit dark underneath the trees. I know this climb a little bit, but not too well, so it should be a nice challenge and nice and interesting thing for me to try. You can see how concentrated I am, just trying to not hit any walls. Oh, using loads of clutch work. What are we saying here? What car now, or what car in real life? I'll save you typing. I'll answer both. At the minute, this is an E21 BMW, but in real life, I drift the BMW E30, and we're currently building a Nissan PS13 with a LS3 out of a Corvette. So that's going to be absolutely awesome when that's finished. But yeah, love just driving anything really. There we go. I knew I'd hit the wall soon. So, here we go. Get a little mangy in there. And you can see the speeds in the corner getting up to about 70 miles an hour on this tight little road. I feel like this road would be so fun to drive in real life. Going into a little urban complex here. Here we go. Getting all the power down. Handbrake just to slow it down a bit. Do you guys want to see some interior camera? Because I'm happy to switch for a bit. Give you guys a bit of variety actually. And yes, the inside of this would be really cool in real life. You can see my handwork a bit more now. And obviously this car is, for me, wrong hand drive because I'm British. And someone decided because of jousting that we were going to have our gear stick on the other side. Don't ask, because I have no idea. Might do a bit of bonnet cam in a sec, just so you can see the engine popping out. Looks really, really cool. Going to another hairpin now. This is one of my favourite complexes. Here we go, we'll go bonnet cam for this. And if you guys can hear the sound of this, I'm going to be quiet for about 30 seconds so you guys can hear the engine, because it just sounds amazing. So I'll give you a couple of seconds to listen to that. Okay, so hopefully that gave you guys enough time to listen to how awesome this car sounds. Sounds so cool. I'm not even sure what engine's in this, but whatever it is, it's doing really well at the minute because this thing's absolutely ripping. Got all the power I need to get myself up this hill. Again, another little technical section there. Tagging the wall. It's one thing about this camera is you can't actually see how close you are to the wall on the rear. But we seem to be doing alright for the moment. Another little wall tap there. Well, would have been a cliff tap in real life. And in real life I'd be so scared to this because if you can see, there's only that little guardrail there protecting us from going flying off a cliff, which we've been climbing for don't even know how long now. Let's go back into the outside camera here, keeping it drifting whilst doing so. Coming into another tight little hairpin here. Slow it down using the angle. That's actually quite a wide hairpin, but there we go. Put it up to 4th gear there. Keep it sliding. Oh, this is a really technical section here. Loads of S's. Oh, little tap there. We go. Clipping through the wall there a bit. Let's go drive for a second so I can see what you guys are saying. Yep. What car do I most want to drive? I'd love to drive this in real life. If someone recreated this in real life, or maybe there is a version of this in real life, I'd love to drive that. I'm actually going to stop the car here because I don't want to be crashing as well. No, you're not boring anyone in the chat, don't worry. Yeah, roll cages just make cars so much safer, stiffer, and way cooler. There's a vlog on my channel where I first got my roll cage done, and that my car was so much more different, felt so much nicer. Right. So, here we go. Gonna bomb it through this little urban section here again. Get some nice little transitions going, keep it snappy. Nice view off to the sides there. Had a little scratch there. Past all the houses. I'd love to wake up one day and just see this thing drifting past me. It'll be proper cool. Moving my mic there, sorry. Oh, yeah, came into that way too fast, I could just tell. Yeah, Bagsy's GTR is so cool. Like, so cool. I mean, obviously it's the R35, which is the newest one, even though I think it was 2013 when that came out now. 2013? Sort of that time. But, no, that's one hell of a car. I mean, some modern supercar, I'd say. And it's just, well, spits flames out the front of it and looks awesome. That's what I get for looking at the chat whilst trying to drift, guys. Straight into a wall there. Right, let's try to get some speed up now. Sorry if you can hear my pedals. I'm proper working on my feet at the minute. Just getting all the clutch kicks there. Straight into this hairpin here. Whip it round. Oh, was in the wrong gear then. And just mashed my hand into the shifter. Oh, very sketchy section there. Oh dear. Right. I'd love to drift a Subaru. Sorry, just reading the chat, there's quite a lot for me to get through there. I'd love to drift a Subaru. Like, obviously they're four-wheel drive from standard, but with a rear-wheel drive conversion, I feel like it would be so cool to drift one. Have another little read of your comments. Yeah, on the subject of the sponsors, I don't know if you can see behind me, I've got some of my sponsors' stickers up at the back there, and they're a big help. Like, I could not do what I'm doing right now without them, and especially with the new build. Got loads of people supporting us, as you guys have probably seen in some of the other videos on my channel. But if you haven't, please go and check those out. And also, if you are new to my channel, please go and subscribe, because it really helps me out. And obviously, I'm uploading loads of things, and if you guys are bored or stuck at home, I've got a year and a bit's worth of videos posting every week. So you guys can go and just binge all of them. But yeah, getting into another little urban section up here. Oh, that's way too fast into there. Wow. Coming in super hot. But yeah, as I was saying before, people like competition clutch with the clutch, and just there's so many little things you don't think about, like all the fueling and just all the engine stuff that we need to upgrade, like Rushworth Performance, and Advocate as well being a very big help. And obviously you can't have a normal fuel tank in a drift car because the fuel's literally washing about everywhere, and obviously you got to get it all into one place, and if the fuel's washing about everywhere, it's not going to get into the car because the fuel tank's got to be so small, which wouldn't be good for road tripping in the car. But of course we're not doing road trips, we're driving around the track twice, or maybe 4 times depending on the situation. But yeah, like competition clutch as well, with getting a clutch sorted, and there's just so many. And obviously fueling as well, Auto Performance providing all our sort of liquids, oils, stuff like that. And then obviously there's Team Hard, who's our main sponsor, just doing loads and loads for us. And obviously that's really cool for me, because Team Hard are a touring car and truck racing and mini racing sort of thing. They've never done anything in drifting until I sent them an email, and they were like, come and have a look round Team Hard. And if you guys want to go and see round Team Hard, they do loads of events, and also there's a video on my channel of a little tour of Team Hard, which is really cool. Whilst on lockdown, I'm just doing simulator things now, because obviously there's no drift events on because they're big gatherings. So just getting on the drift simulator, trying to get as much practice in as I can, which is really useful. Yeah, the Skybrewer, I've seen some photos of that, and that thing looks amazing. A drifting Subaru, as I said before, is just awesome. I think we're coming up to the last few sections here in this hill climb, but maybe we can go down the hill after, I'm not sure. So, here we go. Give it some clutch kicks, get into the technical hairpins. This track feels so awesome with this car. And as soon as we're coming to the end of this track, very soon, then you guys can suggest some other cars and tracks for me. But yeah, no, once all of this, once all of the coronavirus stuff and that has passed over, hopefully, I've got loads and loads of plans for this year. I've got Iron Drift King, Irish Drift Series, Drift Cup, and hopefully I want to try and get into BDC. And there's just so many competitions. I've loads of stuff planned for this year. Whether that's going to be pushed back a little bit or next year, I'm not quite sure yet. But all you guys need to know It says a cool car and some cool competitions coming up. Hopefully I don't do what I just did to my car in the game in real life because I was crashed into a wall, but I don't think we'll be doing any tight technical hill climbs. But I never know what I'm going to end up doing, which is really cool. Hopefully I should end up doing some cool stuff this year. Go whipping the car around. How long have I done this? Drifting as a whole, I think I've been doing it for 2 years now. Yeah, about 2 years. So yeah, feeling like quite old to the sport now. Right, so coming up to the end here. Little 360 over the line. Oh, that didn't work. Forgot how tight this track was. See if I can turn around in a cool way. Here we go. Just missing the wall there. Ooh, E92. Yeah. I might drive an E... Let's drive an E92 now. Let's do that now. That'll be really fun for us. So, I'm just going to switch the car. And you guys keep suggesting what cars you want to see. And also, I need a different track. So, E92, should we get one that's a bit... Well, the stock one's got... let's have a look. Yeah, let's go with this and we'll make it white. And then track we'll go... I'm kind of thinking, I put it on my story earlier, but I'm thinking maybe go on Silverstone if you guys don't have any other suggestions. Might do the Silverstone that we drift at Japfest, which is, if you don't know, it's like the biggest sort of car show for Japanese cars in England, I'd say, or in the UK. And I'm talking about the I'm talking about the Japfest at Silverstone. There is one in Ireland, I think, and there's a few other ones. Yeah, 414 brake horsepower. So drag car, that's really cool. 440, that's nice little extra bit of horsepower there. Oh yeah, Silverstone's such a cool track. I really want to drive it in real life. I've done so much on the simulator for it. So just making sure you guys can see. Semi-slicks will take them off. Tyre pressures will literally just go up to 40, make this thing ultimately slidey. Go 30 in the front. I believe this thing is on paddle shifts at the minute. Fuel, we can go with that. Traction control, that's something we need off. ABS will turn that off as well. Camber will leave that at that for now. Yeah, right, let's have a look. So we are on the paddle shifters here. Let's give it all the power. Yeah, that Castle Combi looks really cool. I haven't driven it. I've seen people drifting it before. Right, this car's looking really nice, feeling nice to slide. So, just flicking it in to this first corner up here. Maybe shift it down to third as I come through this bit here. Second, give it all the power. Have I got a handbrake? Oh, I do actually have a handbrake. So, here we go. Just going as fast as I can. Oh, that's good, getting the Sky Brew running again. So, here we go. Give it the power here. Getting the reverse entry going, second gear. Pull it round, get on the handbrake, just try and get it to slide a bit. There we go. I think second gear is maybe the right option for us here. I'm not sure. Did not mean to go down first there, but my paddles are moving around with my gear. With my wheel. I don't think there is a sound on this car. I think that's one of the things I may have broken in my game whilst trying to fix it. But I think we'll deal with it for a couple of minutes. Maybe I'll try and fix it. But that might take me a second to get off my game. Yeah, this car is really nice. Let's go in here. Looks a bit too nice to be drifting this car because obviously it's not even driftified yet. Right, I think we'll slow down just before the bridge up there, and then we can sort of get the right speed, because when we drift this at Japfest, it sort of starts here, so we don't have too much speed and end up flying off. Wow, 500 horsepower. I mean, my PS13 is only going to be 430 to start off with, and then we might throw a supercharger on there. Remove the back brakes, turn the front brakes all the way up. I don't think I have the brake tuning on this car. Yeah, left foot braking would be key for this, but I'm pretty sure I haven't got the brake setups on this. So here we go. Oh no, I've touched the grass. That was not good. Put it into a little donut. Covered everything, my body in dirt there. Right, here we go. Drift out of the bit of the off track there. Oh, that's why I don't look at the chat whilst drifting over on. Going off there. Right, here we go. Going flat out right now. Yeah, it's definitely no sound on this car. I've definitely broken that because I can hear the curbs, but I don't hear any engine revving. I was just slowing it down into this corner, coming in still too hot there. Oh no, that was not good. Let's try and save it, keep it sliding. Wow, it blew up at 440. That's still a lot of power. Right, get the power blips going. Let's get the thing sliding. Going up to 5th gear instead of 3rd. Touch the grass, oh no. Oh, right, I think I need to stay away from the edge of the track because I keep hitting the grass, it keeps sending me off. Any other car suggestions, please drop them in the comments, because I'm happy to try and drift anything. Open to the challenge. Maybe we can try to do a quick 360 now, as we're slowing down to come into the bit where we're going to set off again. Nice little 360 there. Let's keep it about 25 until we go into the shadow. There we go, that's our little start line. As fast as I can. Just clicking the paddle shifts. Keep it in 3rd maybe. Yep. There we go. Oh, going onto the grass. Keep it sliding though. Keep it sliding. Try and link it up into the next corner, hopefully we can do that. There we go. Keeping it sliding. Just tilting my steering a little bit just to keep the revs up. And let's put it in 3rd just to nicely straighten it. I think that was the first time we've done that successfully. Oh, crashing into the walls, trying to look at the chat. I don't think I'm that good, to be honest. 2 years is quite a long time, but yeah. Try and hold it out a little bit. There we go. Nice little power slide on the drift. Let's try to do this section again. Hopefully don't touch the grass this time. Get on the handbrake. Slow this thing down. Changing down gear whilst my hand's on the handbrake. Fortunately, changed down too many gears there. 2nd gear. Right. We'll try another 360 because why not? Here we go. And here we go. Stopping. And 3, 2, 1. So here we go, 3rd gear. Nice flick. Keep it decelerating. Just trying to keep it in the drift. Not very smoky, but that doesn't matter at the minute. Keep it in 3rd gear if I can. Now I'm going to have to go down 2nd. Oh, I went up to fourth instead of down second. That's my only issue with this car, the paddle shift. I can't understand when my wheel's upside down. I'm like, which side do I even press? Right. I think that's gonna be it for this car. What were we thinking next? An E30. Yeah. I think I've got a few different versions of the E30 on this. So let's just switch up the car. Sorry guys, I can't show you which cars I'm switching to because of the software I'm using. But maybe I'll try to fix that. Right, E30, we can go red, white, blue, different colour of red, black, purplish, or grey. Let's try bright red, I think. What do you guys think? Red, white, blue, red again, black, purple, or grey. Yeah, that is true. I did get the drift van license. Yeah. 432 brake horsepower on a stock engine. That's mental. And yeah, this game's really, really cool. Yeah, Assetto Corsa. The physics are absolutely amazing. The graphics maybe aren't the best in the world, but when we're drifting, that's fine. Right, someone said blue. Let's go with the blue. Same as mine. Maybe the blue's a bit of a different shade. And actually, let's just switch up the track as well. What are we thinking? Mondello maybe? It's quite a lot of driving. And not drifting. Orlando. Go something simple, maybe. Actually, no. Let's go on one of the Embassy tracks. Minami. That's one that everyone knows. Everyone knows the Embassy tracks in drifting. Sort of like in Japan, one of the coolest tracks. Embassy. There's loads of different. I think there's 3 or 4 different tracks in the sort of place where Embassy is. So here we are back in an E30. It's a 2-door this one. So setup wise, let's see. Have I had a setup on this car before? Because I cannot remember. This one's just called 1. Looks alright. Looks like I sorted out my camber a bit there. Let's drop the tyre pressures down because I feel like this thing might not have enough grip. Let's go 24 because that's a number that I like. We'll go 24 all around. Right, let's get some lights on just so I can see the car. Right, this thing drives really cool. The one that I drift at the minute is only about 200 horsepower. So that sort of puts into perspective the 400 and whatever horsepower that everyone else is running. Let's do a tight little section up here. Here we go. Keep linking it up. This is really weird driving this car now. From driving the E92. RB25. Yeah. Yeah, my car's an R33 rear end as well, the PS13. They seem to be the go-to for drifters. Yeah, RB25. Like, what an engine. Right, let's go in. Try maybe put it on the wall. There we go. Oh, getting a little bit closer to the wall there. Oh, looks like I'm going into the other one. Oh. That would have been a very bad crash in real life. Just from that one little tap, a centimetre further forward, I'd have been fine there. Let's just go the cheat way back to the start of that. Still drifting the whole thing though, why not? I say that as I miss my gear. This thing has actually got quite a lot of grip. Handbrake acting up a bit there. Right, here we go. This car has no power apart from when the turbo kicks in. So, here we go. Clutch kick over the bump. I'm going into the wall, I can feel it. I could feel it. I could feel it. Let's try and stop crashing. Let's get some actual drifting. How long am I hoping to drift for? until I can't, basically. I mean, until I'm an old man and my reactions are too slow, I'm just gonna keep sliding cars. Don't worry, you're not boring anyone. I love the simulator. This is what I do for fun, so I thought let's stream it as well. Since everyone's in the same boat here, stuck at home. So let's just try and make the most of this. So here we go, getting a different line into the corner now. Stretching it right out, there we go. Getting all the angle, maybe go for a little reverse entry. Oh! Top the other wall there. Let's go for a little tap on this wall. Oh! Nearly on it there. I think we'll switch, that was a weird camera, to another camera. There we go. Going to the inside here. Now obviously it's on the wrong side again. So, here we go. Let's send it in. First person view. BMW, ever seen an army, let's go. Getting very fast down there. Oh, I feel like I've gone into the wall. There we go, little tap. Not upsetting the car too much. And let's do the full track here. Bring it in a little bit around this cone with the left foot brake. A little bit backwards there. Let's try to link up the whole thing. I'll do the whole back section as well. Dipping it onto the dirt a bit. Just making sure my tyres are nice and cool. That's my excuse. Oh, I've come off. Hitting the wall. I'll do this little section for you guys anyway. I think I'm better off in this view here because I can see the rear end of my car. Yeah, I do really enjoy drifting. I think it's hard not to enjoy drifting. Wow, 8-year-olds and drifting. That is hopefully my future. Right, here we go. Going to try and put all the power down here. Put it in fourth. Clutch kick over the bump. Right out. Oh no. Oh no. Oof. I can tell that would have hurt in real life. That was very violent, as you can see from the tyre marks there. Let's try and not do that again. Let's try and get a perfect run through this time. Get a little backy into the start section here. Okay, here we go, guys. Can I get it this time? Try not to get too far out to this wall here. Little tap on it. Why not? Let's go for a second tap. There we go. I think I tapped 2 walls there. Let's try and get a triple wall tap next time. That'll be really cool. Drop it down to second gear. Try and get an all-the angle. Looking at the chat again whilst trying to drift. It's not going best. It happened again. I was looking at the chat. Just back it up out of the cones. Those are some really solid tyres. Must be proper super glued to the floor. Ah, thanks. Yeah. It's. I think drifting's a cooler sport, but fight me in the comments. Right. Let's go. I feel like I've got it this one. This one's definitely the one. Let's go. All the power. All the angle there. Wall tap. And just bring the left foot brake to bring it in. And I was below the turbo there. Turbo not clicking on until a bit later on in my revs, so had no power there. That's another reason why I'd go supercharger maybe on the LS3 when I need more power. It's because superchargers like straight up there, turbochargers, I've got to sort of adapt my driving to keep it like revved up, and that's why I'm sort of not used to it with this. I'm driving naturally aspirated cars all day. So here we go. Probably should have gone to 4th gear there. Just using a clutch a little bit just to keep the revs up, but also slow down my wheel speed at the same time. Not going all the way down to the floor with my clutch, but sort of riding on it halfway. Oh, getting straight into some blocks there. Also, looking at the stream, there's 6 watching and 3 likes. So make sure if you guys are watching, just drop a like. Really helps me out. Lets me know what you guys do and don't like as well. So yeah, any suggestions also I'm happy to take, because I just want to make some good content for you guys. And yeah, right, let's go get some big angle in here. Try and slow my wheel speed down a bit to tighten up for this corner here. And let's spread it right out, go the cheat way, but keeping loads of speed, and I'll try link it up into the back section. These tyres are feeling really weird. You can see how close I was there to the edge. That was really uncomfortable there. But yeah, these tyres sort of grip really well sideways, but then with the... That was weird. With the grip going to the front and trying to propel the car forward, they've not got that much grip, which feels a bit weird. But here we go. Getting all the angle now. Get foot flat, flat out. Here we go, just transition nice and smooth. Right out to the wall there. And then gonna try and missile myself down the track now, putting all the power down. Right out to the outside. That was no power on there, just trying to keep the car on the track. My only big project at the minute is the PS13, and obviously that's quite a big thing. It's my competition car, but apart from that, that's the only sort of big project coming up. Right, here we go. Slowing it down a little bit, getting a reverse entry. Feeling nice and smooth. Right, if you guys have any more car suggestions, happy to take them in. Even if it's something silly like a Ferrari, I'm happy to give it a go around a drift track. Oh dear. I'm happy to hear about your cars because I'm so fascinated by everyone else's cars. It sort of inspires my new builds. Right, this is the last run I'm going on this. We're going to try and get it perfect this time. And if I don't, then I might have to have another go because I want to finish on a really good one. And then we'll switch up the track. Right, getting out. First wall tap. Maybe try keep it just on them, keep it in between the lines this time. Just like colouring when I was younger, just keep it in between the lines. Here we go. Nice clean run. A little bit over that line there, but I think that's acceptable. Will I be able to make it around here? Putting all the lock on. Little mistake there. Throwing loads of angle on there. Another wall tap. That was really sketchy towards the end of that run. I got a bit too overexcited. Try Ferrari. Right, okay. I'll read out some of my Ferraris and then you guys can say which ones. So, here we go. So, let's just look through my Ferraris. Sorry about my voice. Haven't talked all day. Been sitting doing my work. Right, we did the Ferrari F40 last time. So maybe 458 would be cool. I mean, 458's got 570 brake horsepower, which is quite a lot. But then LaFerrari has got 900. That's ridiculous. Let's go with the 458. I think we have to get it in red, don't we? I think it'd be a bit of a sin to get it in any other colour. Let's get it in red. And then track-wise, let's go somewhere open, like What's an open track that I can sort of make mistakes on? Maybe let's try a racetrack. Let's go over Laguna Seca, if I'm saying that right. I have no idea. A C33. I don't think I have one, to be honest. No, I don't have a C33. Let's try the 458 first, and then we'll see what we have. Wow, yeah, no, 330Ds are proper cool cars. Oh, it's just the software I'm using that doesn't really show which car I'm choosing, so unfortunately I can't do that. But I might see whether I can change it. But I'm still a bit of a novice to the whole computer. Kind of Irish there. I'm still a bit of a novice to the whole computer stuff. So here we are. I'll put the screen back on with the car. Looks really cool. Let's make sure it's on for you guys. There we go. PSI in the tyres, well, I'm not going with 18, let's go 40, getting all the, well, as little grip as we can. Let's go 24 on the front. What tyres have we got? Slicks and semi-slicks. I'm feeling like semi-slicks might be a bit less grippy, so let's go with that. Fuel 30, traction control off, ABS off, and then camber, let's just put it to the maximum we can. Just try to get as little grip as possible. And then with the wheel rate is what I'm trying to say. Wheel rate on the back. Sorry about that. Wheel rate on the back. Let's go all the way stiff, and same with the front. Any pics from Three Sisters as well? On your Insta. Cool. Right. Then the roll bar, let's make that all the way stiff as well. And that should be an okay drift setup. I have no idea how this car is going to react. Yeah, let's just go for it. Right, so we are on paddle shifts. Do we have a handbrake? We do not have a handbrake. I feel like we should look at the inside of this. Thing's very squirmy. Wheel spin in third gear. We should be good for power here. So power to grip ratio is okay. For a little bit of a slide. Wow, that's very hard going from loads of lock to none. For some reason, even though we're in a game, I still feel like I don't want to crash this car. Yeah, tell us a story about the 330. Right, we're alright to lock up our wheels, which is good. I can use that as a handbrake sort of thing. Second gear, third gear, let's get it up. Oh, nearly had a full corner there. Let's do some little cheeky donuts first. There you go. Get a feel for what the car's like with the wheels spinning up. Try to get a donut the other way. Right, okay. I know it's not what my channel's about, but if you guys want to see any grip racing as well, I'm happy to throw some of that on. Oh dear, right. I think I need to start off with an easier corner. This thing does not want to go in reverse whilst it's still rolling. Massive burnout through third gear there. Cool, yeah, the other videos, I'm not normally live streaming, but thought it might be fun. There we go. A little bit of back end out action there. You can see how jerky the wheel is there. I don't think this corner is going to be possible to drift. We can try it. A little bit of part slide on the way out. Now I've got the infamous corkscrew corner. Possibly one of the most famous corners in racing. So here we go. Down here. Not going to be able to drift this, I don't think. Maybe a little bit on the way out. Yeah, a little bit of a tail slide there. Or getting too much angle there. I'd love just to maybe try and modify this car a little bit. Just to put more lock on it. And I feel like it would drift really well. Yeah, I can do donuts in real life. I think if you look on the Formula G video, I do a few there. around some barrels and stuff, which is really fun. They had a full corner there though. Just went back on the power too aggressively. I love the brake lights on this car. I don't know why. It just feels like they're shooting out the back end of the car. Okay, let's get a little bit squirmy there. I don't think we're gonna be able to drift this. Let's just try send it in, like stupidly. Whoa, that's very fast. That's 100 miles an hour. And the gravel does a great job of slowing me down there. Might even still be able to drift this corner around here. This is the corner that I hate the most in any racetrack because it just doesn't make sense for me. Looks really weird. Roundabout. Yeah. That's a proper cool story. I'm not encouraging the street drifting, but getting a bit sideways, it's always cool. Right, slow it down a bit coming into this corner. Give it a clutch kick. Third gear. Oh no! I've nearly got it apart from the end of the corners. Just need to lift off a bit towards the end, and we should be okay. Fourth gear. Just get the back end out a little bit. Oh, straightening up on me there. I think these rear tyres are probably really thick. Oh no, losing it towards the end of the corner again. Let's try donut it out. Just try and make it look cool. Style it out a bit. Yeah, I love the live streaming because of the fact that it's live and all you guys can ask me questions and yeah. Well, let's get a bit of race car on a corkscrew here. Love the elevation change. Get a bit squirmy out of there. Drop it in fourth. Try to get the back end out. Looks like I'm sliding off the track though. Oh, just caught the back tyres on the end of the track there, making me spin out. There we go. Full corner, full corner. Oh, it's not wanting to do it, guys. I think we might have to be trying a different car. I'm taking defeat from the Ferrari. Maybe I'll try and get the car altered to give us a bit more lock, and then hopefully we'll be able to drift it. Quick donut in the pits. Oh, that didn't go too well. That would have been a very expensive crash in real life. And so would that. Right, let's just put this thing back in the pits. 50-mile-an-hour limit in the pits. Right. So, let's go and switch up the car. What would you guys like to see? Maybe we can try and drift Laguna Seca. That's quite a cool track. I think we're going to go in a purpose-made drift car now. Maybe I'll try something cool. What have we got? Could try a PS13 maybe, R32. Let's have a flick through. What have I got? Definitely need to download some more mods. Yeah, it was only on one of the cars that the engine was broken, but we're all fixed up now. Let's try. Yeah, why not? Let's try an R31 because you don't see very many of them. We'll go for a black and white one. Make it look a little bit like the initial D A86, and then track-wise, let's go with. Let's go with Rockingham. Nice simple track. I don't have any Mercedes in my game, unfortunately, but I'm going to download some more mods and then hopefully I can get all the cars you guys can suggest. So, just put my camera on so you guys can see. There we go. I have no idea how to set up this car. Let's put the turbo up to 100 because why wouldn't you want all the power? And let's lock the diff as well, just to make it easier for me, so I know what the car's doing. Wow, this thing sounds amazing. That's really cool. Right, second gear, third gear, pop it through. There we go. This thing drives really cool. Thing's very boxy, as you guys can see. Go a bit of left foot brake. Just trying to keep it on the outside line. And let's do my little way of doing this track. You're supposed to go off there, but I always like just to loop it back around. Get as much drifting as you can. Oh, I hit the wall the very last side. Very last corner. But yeah, this is the car for you guys. Looks really, really nice. Let's get a bit of a pan of the front here. Let's keep the lights on. That is such a nice noise. I'm going to give you guys a second to listen to this car as well. I'm going to shut up for about 20 seconds. Hopefully not deafen you guys when I come back, but listen to the sound of this. Right, yeah, this thing sounds so cool. Little bits of backfire there. I might put this sound on some of my other cars because it just sounds so cool. Sometimes I can, lots of the time I can tell the engine, especially at drift events, because there's only about 10 engines that we run generally in drifting. But lots of the time it's easy to tell sort of what car it is from the engine sound. Nice little bit of backfire there. Get all the angle on there, try to get 90 degrees to the wall up here. That was a lot of angle throw on there. Bit unnecessary, but looked cool. 90 degrees to the wall there. Cutting the line a bit, but there's no clip. Oh, wow. Really caught the wall there. That made me jump a bit as well. I think let's try a different track, because this track's cool, but I think if we're going with a different course, maybe one that fits the sort of JDM, sort of Japaneseness of this car. Let's go with another one of the Ebisu tracks. Let's go with the Toge one. That were really cool. So, let's get back into it. Hopefully you guys can see. There we go. This car looks really cool. Kind of underrated sort of car. I think I have a toy version of that car. Let's have a look. Hang on. Here we go. Same car. Ish. I think there's a year difference between this one and this one. But you know, I have all the GTRs in Hot Wheels, which is childish but fun at the same time. Let's just put the last setup back on. I think that was it, was it? No, hang on, didn't save. Let's just put that back to how it was. Yeah, we'll be alright there. Let's not put rain tyres on. What's the best time I've had whilst drifting? My biggest highlight will probably be when I did Drift Cup at Driftland, which was a final round, because I came third, I think, and I drove the next day, which is sort of what I've been trying to accomplish all year. Right, let's kick the back end out here and get in some drifting. Oh, coming in really hot there. Just managing to avoid the wall. Need to make sure I'm giving myself some clutch kicks going. There we go. Just skimming the wall a bit. Getting tight up into this hairpin here. Here we go. Let's take a different route this time. Just switch it up. Nearly backwards, getting to the very outside of the track there. Oh, looking at the chat again. Yeah, that's probably my biggest achievement in drifting. But next year, or this year, should be getting some bigger achievements. Just trying to get my way up to the very top of drifting, I suppose. Car bogged down loads there. Just remembered need to put it on 100% turbo. There we go. Just using a clutch to monitor my power. Let's take the same one again, because that one was really fun. Getting to the very outside. Why not? Let's try staying in one lane. That'll be quite fun. There we go. Keeping it in the right hand lane, but still keeping the tyres lit. Going a bit off the track there. It's a good little car control test there. Challenging myself a bit. Alright, let's take the other route this time. Scrap going in one lane. Let's just use a whole of the track and just get some mad angle on this bit here. Whoa, angle got a bit too mad. Going up the banking there. Saved it though, thankfully. I just realised the computer that I'm looking at my comments on is about to run out of battery. So I'm just going to have to sort that in a second, but let's just get back to the pits first. I've got a charger, luckily, for my laptop. But I'll just have to fix that. And then we'll be back. Just last little bit, getting a bit of a reverse entry in. So, 1 second guys, I just need to plug my computer in. But I'll be right back. Right, okay, plug my computer in. So I'm going to be able to see what you guys are saying, luckily. So, hello to everyone watching, and yeah, the lockdown thing's a big thing with the drifting. But we'll see how we're going. But yeah, let's go. Putting it straight into fourth gear. Gonna send it really hard backwards. Nearly going off the track, but just saving it there with the clutch. And I think I know the exact track and car I'm going to go on next. I'm going to go Mondello Park with an RX-7. And hopefully should get some reverse entries in there. I think we might swap that now. Let's just swap that over and get some really, really cool drifting in. Sorry about the blank screen for a second, guys. Just swapping this over. If I can click the right buttons, that is. What were we gonna go? It's a VDC track. If you guys are wondering what VDC is, basically, there's a drift championship that's online, which is really cool. And it's quite similar to the drifting in real life, but it's on a game. It's really cool. Right, so the game is loading back up again. For you guys, let's just make sure you guys can see. Should be good. There we go. Just gonna open my window a little bit more. It's getting very hot in here with the computer and everything. And this thing sounds like a dentist drill, so I do apologise for that. But rotaries. Sounds amazing though. Tell me if this car is too loud as well, because I don't want to not be heard and just talk for no reason. Right, so here we go. Getting some big angle into the first corner. See if I can put it up against the last wall here. There we go. Little tap. Create a cloud over the E30. And another question. Do I still get merch from sponsors? Yes, I do, and I'm going to be doing a giveaway soon of some stuff. So make sure you guys will follow me on Instagram and Facebook, where I'll be releasing all the conditions for that. But be giving it away for free, so you can win some cool stuff. Should have gone to fourth gear there. Let's put it in now actually. I think fourth gear is my optimum gear apart from fifth gear on the entry. Get into the second and first clip again, make it a full track. And then let's just bomb it into the start box. Seeing as we've got no one else drifting with us, we can just go backwards on the track, which is great. Right, here we go. Big aggressive entry time. Flick it right out. Get backwards. Should have kept it in fifth gear again. Keep doing that. And let's keep it in fourth for the rest of the track. There we go, right into that clip. Right into this one. Use the foot brake a bit just to balance the car out. And there we go. How do you win it? I'll release everything soon on the social media. Wow, that car sounds really cool with the turbo flutters there. There we go. Right, feel like I've got it on this entry. I'm going to keep it in fifth gear until I get to there. Thinking this through my head. We've got this. There we go. Keeping it out a little bit of a sketchy one there. Keeping it right on the very outside line there. Straight into the next clip. Clutch kick it around. A little bit backwards there. And there we go, finishing off on the wall. So, let's go for another run. Try to get some big reverse entries. And next time I will be quiet on the way down here so you guys can hear the turbo. It sounds amazing. Right, remember to keep it in 5th gear, Max. You got this. Went in very hot then. Feel like this could be my run. A little bit of left foot brake, just keep it in that clip. Dipping my wheel off a little bit. Thankfully, it's still grippy stuff. Getting a bit backwards. I feel like this could be my run. There we go. Let's extend it out. Just the 1st and 2nd clip again. Wow. I think we're going to have to watch that one on a replay. Have I ever gone abroad for drifting? No, I'm going abroad, hopefully this season, for Iron Drift King. And I think if Ireland counts as abroad, then yes, I will be going for the Irish Drift Series. And this is actually the track for the IDS. Let's try again another aggressive run in. There we go, missing that clip completely, but getting an awesome reverse entry there. Foot brake just to settle the car a bit. Running out of fuel already. As I said, we've got very small fuel tanks just to make sure we can get all the fuel all the time. Right, I'm going to let you guys hear the turbo now. I'll try that again next lap for you guys because that was not a very good example. Right, here we go. Aggressive entry. Let's try and get it perfect. Getting out into the clip. Could have gone a bit deeper. Still got it nevertheless. Put it in 4th gear. Dump the clutch and just keep my foot in. Try to get right into the wall. There we go. Tap the last wall. There we go. Right, so I'm going to do some shifting down now so you guys can hear the turbo. Listen to this. Sounds absolutely amazing. All the tracks in this movie are based on real life tracks. Most of them are. There's some that are just absolutely made up. But this here is a real track, and I cannot wait to drive it. Oh god, going right over the grass there. That was a sketchy run. Wow, that was a very outside line there. Quite a smooth corner. I can see you run out of fuel in the top left-hand corner. Oh, just keeping it on there. I feel like we'll get one more run in before my fuel runs out. Awesome turbo noise. And also the crackles sound amazing. Let's get a bit of Jim Connor in between those cones there. Oh no! As soon as I was about to go for another run out of fuel. Oh dear. Right guys, I think that is going to be it for this live stream. Thank you guys so much for watching. And I'm definitely going to be doing more of these sort of drift quarantine live stream videos. But yeah. So, anyway guys, thank you for watching the stream. Make sure you've liked it and make sure to subscribe and stay tuned for more videos like this and loads of other cool stuff. I've got some video ideas that are not at the drifting competitions, obviously because lots of them are off. but video ideas which you guys also may enjoy. So anyway, guys, I'll see you in the next one.